If I'm happen to be in Chennai or in Tamil Nadu, I've been going there for almost 25 years now, and I've got great
cricketer to actor.
Earlier saying no, I don't want to act in the movies because I think that could be the most comfortable sort of thing that I've ever. Kind of very tight schedule because earlier we started this movie. If I have to say a dialogue, I'll have to revisit I used to get confused, Wasi or Wahi. So because even for Rahul Dravid,
Rajini superstars dialogue. Pera ketale chumma addirudilla.
From my movie, I don't remember any dialogue. Used to do that trick, put that cigarette up and then, and then.
Infinix Mobiles வழங்கும் இன்சைட் அவுட் நிகழ்ச்சியில இன்னைக்கு நம்ம கூட ஹர்பஜன் சிங் ஜாயின் பண்ணிருக்காரு. சோ அவர்கிட்ட நிறைய இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங்கான விஷயங்கள்லாம் கேட்டு தெரிஞ்சுக்க போறோம். So let's not waste the time and start the show. Hello sir, Keerthana Pugalendi here. How are you?
Very good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I should say that I'm a big fan of you. You're bowling. That's my nostalgic memory of my childhood. I used to watch cricket all the time when I was a kid, and your bowling style when before you bowl, you do that thing like this. I just love that, Thanks for those memories. And I should start with this question. Why do you like Tamil Nadu? And why do you like Tamil?
You tell me one good reason not to like Tamil Nadu.
I didn't expect this question, actually.
Yeah, so, okay. I mean, Tamil Nadu is a state, I think I've been going there for almost 25 years now, and I've got great love, respect, and, I never felt that I'm out of, anywhere and in different place. I always felt at home being in Tamil Nadu, and people are very friendly, very lovely, very good to me, and they've always given me a lot of love and respect. When I played there at Chinnabran, and after that, many seasons I've gone there to play for different teams, Camp Blast, India Cements, and of course, while I was playing for India, I played a lot of games at Chidambaram, so got a lot of love. So you tell me what one good reason that I should not like it.
No, I can't. I can't agree more, actually. Thank you so much. Because, the way you play and, the way you tweet and all in Tamil, it's our favorite. And, that took a toll. And it's just amazing. It is, a storm coming when you put tweets in Tamil and all. We just love it. So I just want to ask this question. Cricketer to actor. When did that transition happen, or when did you develop the taste for acting?
Oh, it's something, I never thought I'll get into, but, you got to go with the flow. And I'm that kind of a person. If I like something, I don't mind trying it. And when I got to hear this story about this movie, and I was actually earlier saying no, I don't want to act in the movies because it's a very different sort of cup of tea for me. And facing the camera is not new for me. Yes, I've faced camera throughout my career while playing cricket, and then a lot of advertisement and stuff. But working in the movie is different ball game altogether. Required a lot of patience, hard work, in terms of, do a lot of retakes again and again and get the correct light and dialogues and everything. You require a lot of patience. But when I heard the script, the storyline is so good, I thought, okay, just give it a try. It's something very new, very challenging. Might as well just try. I don't want to regret after 10 years saying, oh, I should have tried. So I've tried. Let's see how well it goes, and I'm hoping people will like whatever small little efforts I have put in, and and they'll give me the love they have given me while playing on the field. But now this is on a different sort of field I'm playing, and I'm hoping they will like it too.
I'm damn sure that we have seen the teaser and it's so lovely to see you doing the little stunt and wearing the dhoti thing and all. My next question was that how comfortable were you wearing the dhoti, because even Tamil boys would find it difficult to wear it for a long time, and you have the shoot and all, right? So how comfortable you were wearing the dhoti thing?
I think that could be the most comfortable sort of thing I've ever worn, because it just gives you a lot of breathe. You can
Yeah.
breathe. So I mean, it's a great outfit, and if you can, if you go out and see, a lot of those people out there, they wear this because that's a tradition there. And since I was wearing it for not for the first time, but yes, in front of camera for the first time, I quite enjoyed it because it gave me freedom to move around. In jeans and in other clothes, you always feel you're tight, but with that outfit, I could breathe. I could do whatever move I needed to do. So it was good fun.
Yeah, it's good to know that you're very much comfortable in dhoti. Not all the guys say this actually, and I'm very glad that you are comfortable in that. And how did the director approach you?
Well, I think it started like long way back, like 2 3 years back. They had this in mind, and a friend of mine, he told me that these guys, they wanted to meet me, and one fine day I was in Chennai, and I thought, okay, let's just meet these guys and see what they have in their mind. And when I met them, I just casually asked them, okay, what is the story like? Why do you need me? And they said, because you are youth, and the story is about you know guys going to college. It's a college story. It's about friendship. So I thought, all right, let me just hear the story. Once I heard the story, so I didn't tell them anything if I'm gonna do it, but it took me good amount of time to think over it, because language is something which is very very difficult for me to say dialogue in. So, but they were very comfortable. They said, no, no, don't worry about the dialogue. We'll make you work, and you will do it. And once they were comfortable about dialogues, then I said, okay, might as well just give it a shot and see what happens.
And the director wants me to ask this question specifically to you, because there was a hectic schedule. It seems like you guys had started shooting at 9 a.m. and it ends at the next day 5 a.m. How was that experience? We know that you play cricket day and night, but the shooting experience for almost 30 hours, more than 30 hours. How was that experience?
Yeah, it was kind of very tight schedule, because earlier we started this movie, then the lockdown happened, and everything was like quiet, and we only shot for like 2 3 days, and we had to sit quiet. And then again, when things started to reopen, and we were all very scared whether to do the shoot or not, because it will involve a lot of people on the set. But I think hats off to these guys, the way they pulled it off. They tested each and every one on the set, and they made sure people are maintaining the distance and following the rules and regulations. And it was done it so beautifully. And it took a long time for us to actually finish the shoot. We had very limited period of time because I had IPL, other commitments, and but they could manage in those 20 days, 18, 19 days, whatever I could give. They got the best out of me. So credit to them. And of course, I had to be, uh, you know, open towards, it might not be 12 hours a day. It could be 14 or to 16 hours a day. But that's like working as a team. We had to work as a team to make the movie looks good, make the picture look good. So we all did our part, and I hope whatever you'll see on screen, you'll not get to know. if I was tired shooting 16 hours or 17 hours, we tried our best.
No, the teaser, we were not able to find it out. Actually, only the director told me that, he did this and he wanted me to ask this question to you. And one another question is, I heard that you guys shot during the COVID times and, especially in the hospitals and in the cemeteries and all, you guys shot. So how was that, hearing the news itself is very painful for us and, the demise of people. But, you guys were in the spot, being placed in the spot and you guys were shooting in that atmosphere. What was your, uh, what, how it happened, that must have given a lot of pressure,
Yeah, see, it was very challenging, to be honest. When we would hear the news coming from here and there. But, as I said, credit to these guys. They tested each and every one member of people who were working with us. Everybody was getting tested on second, third day. Everybody was getting tested, and test was repeated, like for the day we started shooting till the time we actually finished shooting. So that was the only way we could do this, and had minimum people on the set, not too many people on the set. So made sure everyone wearing the mask, everyone doing, it is doing work according to their responsibility. They're doing that sort of work which was given. So hats off to John and Surya and the whole team. The way they controlled things there.
It's very nice actually that you guys followed all the rules and still you guys shot the film very peacefully, and we can see the teaser very lovely. And one more question.
Yeah, I just wanted to bring one small little incident. See, not even a single guy from the crew got tested positive out of those 20 days we shot together. Not even a single guy. So that you can see the kind of protocol were followed. And of course, with the government's guidelines were given, and we followed all the guidelines and shot according to the guidelines. So hats off to the whole team and team members for following the protocols and making sure that no one get positive, out of those people who are shooting.
So I want to hear a dialogue from the movie Friendship. So which is the dialogue you mostly enjoy?
Well, to be honest, if I have to say a dialogue, I'll have to revisit my whole script, which dialogue I need to say. But so few dialogues I want to say, but there are a few dialogues which are very, very good one. If I have to say one, in a wazi thani wazi.
In a wazi?
In a wazi thani wazi.
In a wazi? I don't get this. What does it mean? What does it mean?
My way is my own way. So how do you say it?
Okay, this is my way you're saying, right?
In a wazi.
In the wadi, yeah wadi.
In the wahi. In the wahi. Then the wahi. That's something, this is, when I read it, it feels like it's wazi. But in Tamil, it's wahi. So that's something very, very difficult. Even in my script, whatever I used to get confused, wazi or wahi. So because even for Rahul Dravid, I always heard people saying Rahul Dravid in Chennai. So he's not Rahul Dravid, he Rahul Dravid. But that's the pronunciation. We have it here.
Yeah, that's the beauty of Tamil also. That Lakaram is very special in the language, in this language. And I want you to...
There's another dialogue which I want to say. Let me just get it in my mind first.
Yeah.
Pera kettilla chumma adirulla.
That is Rajini Superstar's dialogue. Pera kettale chumma adirudilla.
So that's Rajni sir's dialogue. From my movie, I don't remember any dialogue.
Okay. So it's all superstars dialogue you remember. That's nice. And have you ever watched Rajni sir's movie FDFS show?
Yeah. I've seen his lot of movies. Not Tamil movies, to be honest, but Hindi movies. I've seen Giraftar and all those old movies. When he used to do that trick, put that cigarette up and then, phew, and then he smoked. Then he put that glasses
Yeah.
style. So yeah, Rajni sir is the boss. Whatever he does becomes trend.
And in Tamil Nadu, actually, his FDFS is like a festival. So, since you like Tamil Nadu, Chennai, and all, will you be willing to watch the FDFS of Annathe, Superstar's next movie in Chennai?
Yeah,
Because
if I'm
you are saying that you have never experienced that, right? So, will you come?
if I'm happen to be in Chennai or in Tamil Nadu, I would love to and see the experience. That could be another experience to go out there in the theater and see how people react to it. I believe they just go crazy.
Yeah,
Seeing
of
him
course.
on big screen. But yes, that's the kind of love he received. He worked towards it, and it's not easy to get that kind of a love and get recognized like the way he gets. It's unbelievable. He must have put in a lot of hard work, which we all don't know about it. So he's not just a superstar. He's emotion. He's Tamil
Yeah, of
Nadu.
course.
He's,
That's why
he's
I'm
the heart.
suggesting you.
He's the heart of
Yeah, for
Tamil Nadu.
superstar. That's why I'm telling you should experience it. Please come to Tamil Nadu to watch Anate in Chennai. You
Yes,
will just love it.
yes. I'll ask him to come if I can go with him to watch it. That'll be brilliant.
Sure. It's our pleasure. For sure, he will accept it. We will also forward this, to him so that,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
guys
He's the
can
boss.
go together.
He's a boss. I like a great quality about him is he's very humble. He's a superstar. He's a greatest ever who acted in the movie. In cinemas. But the best thing about him is he's a very, very humble guy. He's very humble, very calm, composed. And, you meet him, you don't feel that, he's Rajinikanth.
Yeah.
You meet him like, wow, he's unbelievable humble. And I had the chance to meet him in one of the wedding in Mumbai. He came across as a very, very simple guy. And that's the best quality of him. He gave a lot of respect to others, and that's why he's a superstar. For me, he's a superstar because of this quality. Yes, on screen everybody can be a superstar, or anybody can be a superstar. Everyone can have their share of success, but for me to reach to that level and still remain very humble, that is like salute to him.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. That's why he is celebrated, I guess. Yeah. And he will be always a legend forever.
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah. And how comfortable were you performing the stunt sequences and all?
That was something new to me, hitting those people, and I have to learn how to roll when they're hitting me. I have to duck and all those things. It was a bit tricky. I didn't want it to get punch on my face, but neither I wanted to punch
Hope you
anyone.
didn't get punched and all.
No, nothing happened. It all went very smooth, and thanks to those people who came, actually helped me to made me learn how to do the fight sequence and how to walk, how to have the body language while getting into the fight. So everyone played their part.
And I wanted to say one more dialogue. Because in Twitter and all, you used to put so many Tamil tweets, and this dialogue is going to be our favorite. Yeah, I'm going to tell you. Adipatta Singatoda Moochu Kathu. You want me to break it?
No, say it again.
Adipatta Singatoda Moochu Kathu.
You say in two times, in two
Yeah.
words. Two words
Okay.
and two words.
Yeah, okay. அடிப்பட்ட சிங்கத்தோட
அடிப்பட்ட சிங்கத்தோட
மூச்சு காத்து
மூச்சு காத்து
அதோட
இதோட
கர்ஜனையை விட பயங்கரமா இருக்கும்.
பயங்கரமான. And now tell me the meaning of it.
பயங்கரமா. You know, if the lion is wounded, its breathing thing will be more powerful than it. What to say? It's very difficult for me to translate, you know.
So see, for you it's getting difficult. For me, how it is, huh?
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm asking you to tell all these stuffs. Because you always speak in Tamil, you know. That's why this, you know.
So there's another one. I will say now, you repeat, okay?
Oh, okay, come on.
Adan solra.
Andavan solra.
Anuchalathiram.
Arnachalam mudikra. Superstar's dialogue, right? I know it. It's in my memory.
Yeah.
You don't even need to complete the dialogue. You want me to test any other dialogues?
Well, it's up to you. You're the one who's taking me for a ride.
நான் ஒரு தடவை சொன்னா 100 தடவை சொன்ன மாதிரி. That is also Superstar's dialogue.
This is like
நான் ஒரு தடவை சொன்னா 100 தடவை சொன்னா 100 தடவை சொன்ன மாதிரி.
100 தடவை சொன்ன மாதிரி.
No, yeah, exactly. That's the way you do it. And you are just amazing. And I really want to ask this also, because, you know, playing cricket is different, but, you know, acting like playing in front of the camera is different, right? So what's the similarity, or what is the difficulty you faced it in front of the camera?
See, one good thing about the film is you get a lot of retakes, which in our sports you don't get. You know, once it's done, the moment is done, it's done. You lose or you win, that's a different thing then. But in cinema, in front of camera, you get to do it again and again and again till the time you don't get it right. But in sports, you don't get it. You know, you don't get a second chance. So that was a big advantage. For me, everything was learning since I was doing it for the first time, and I was allowed to make mistake. You know, we all allowed to make mistake, and if you don't make mistake, how would you learn? So I was there with that mindset. I will make mistake, but I will get better. So that's the whole thing was about it. You know, and that was my approach from the day one till the end. You know, if I can't say a dialogue for once, I'll probably have to say it maybe 5 times or hear it like 20 times before I say it. So, but you have to get it right. You know, as a professional, once you get into something, you have to do it right. So that's exactly was my mindset, and hopefully it came out good.
You're absolutely right, and you're rocking it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I can see the dedication and hard work you put in, because, you know, like the way you speak, and, you know, the way we see the teaser, and it's amazing. The director is talking so many good things about you, the hard work you put in. It's just amazing. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I should say this.
See, that's what sports teaches you. You know, you keep trying unless you don't get very good at it. And even in our sports, you know, we even if I win a World Cup yesterday, so it doesn't guarantee me to go and do well again in the next game. So you have to put in the word again and again and again and again. You know, if you continue to work on something, you will get there eventually. So that was something, you know, I had that in my mind because I played sports. I know that failures are not you know, the final sort of thing, but keep trying will get you to where you want to be. So that's what sport teaches you. So you will only lose when you feel that, okay, you know, you don't want to try. If you continue to try, you'll achieve impossibles in life.
And we know that you are friends with MS Dhoni sir. So we just want to know about that bonding. Tell us few words about that friendship.
Yeah, we sort of know each other from, he came in the team in 2003-4. I was like almost 4-5 years, 5 years in the team already. I was playing for India for almost good 4 or 5 years by the time he came in the team. He was always a very shy guy, and even today, he's a man of very few words. And his great quality is he remains very quiet, very silent about his things, what he does, and he's very passionate about things what he does, playing cricket with a lot of passion, but great quality is he doesn't show any sort of emotions on his face. But yes, he hate losing, which not many people talk about or knows, uh, because in the end, you want to compete, you want to win, and he's that sort of a person. He want to compete, he want to win each and every game, but he doesn't show any sort of emotions. That's a great quality which not many people have, but not everyone is MS Dhoni. So that's a great quality about him. So, if I have to take one quality out of him, it will be like, remain silent, remain quiet in those situations, and see what can be done and when to do those things and find the right moment to do it. So that's about him. He's a guy who's got a very strong head on his shoulders, and he think wise and he think big. And yeah, that's what is all about MS Dhoni. And he's a good guy. He's about, you know, he just love being himself, sitting with his friends. That's about him. He doesn't like going out, doing fancy stuff. But if his friends are sitting around, he's the happiest.
Thank you so much for sharing some beautiful things about MS Dhoni. And I just want to tell this to you, convey my regards to your wife. I read an article about that rainbow baby. It was really, really so nice, actually. It gives so many mothers a hope, to cling on to. So thank you so much for that article, where she
Thank you.
spoke about the difficulties of the miscarriages and all. And, it's really amazing.
Thank
And
you.
how is your son?
Yeah, he's good. He's good. I actually, after first 10-15 days, I had to leave for the shoot, and I had to complete this movie's shoot. And there was a anthem song which we were recording, and that song for Rajni sir, we were recording that and also shooting for that. And then I had to go and do something for Z, my another uh, uh, it's a program which I'm an anchor. I'm like hosting. I'm hosting for the first time for 37, 38 episodes. It's a quiz show. So
Wow.
it's in my language, in Punjabi language. So I had great fun shooting that 37, 38 episode. So it's going to be called Punjabi and the Dadagiri. So
Okay.
it's like a quiz program. We have different sort of players coming from different districts. So we play with them. It's a quiz, beautiful program. And yeah, so I hardly have spent any time with my newborn son. But yes, whenever I do get the opportunity to see him, I go to Mumbai, see him, and then leave for my next work. It is tough. It is tough to be away from your kids, and it is very difficult because I am very emotional, very attached to my family, my kids. For me, every time I go there and when I have to leave, I almost cry every time, because I know that I won't be meeting them for 20 days, maybe a month and a half. So it's just become very difficult for me to leave house.
Yeah, I can see that. Seriously. Yeah. Hope you get to spend more time with your family as you wish. And, all the very best for your debut. And thank you so much for your time. I really had a great time talking to you. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much to all the people who are listening to us, watching us. I just want to say one thing. Just stay positive no matter what's happening around you. Things will change, if not today, but tomorrow for sure, for good. So just keep hanging in there. Everything happens for reason, and he knows the reason. So have full trust on him, have full faith on him, and love each and every moment, and respect your elders, respect your mother and father, because they are your best friends. So people who respect their mother and father, they don't actually go wrong in their life.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your lovely message. Thank you.
Thank you. Lot of love to all of you. Vanakkam.